As a follow-up to last year's 911, this year Porsche is reintroducing an all-new Boxster entry-level sports car. They say it's lighter, more powerful, and more fuel efficient. And I'm here in the south of France to find out. As the new Boxster is based on the new, larger 911, it too has grown. The Roadster is wider, with a longer wheelbase, but with overall shorter overhangs, which pushes the wheels to the corners of the car. Inside, the car has also benefited from Big Brother as well. The quality of the materials are first rate, and it now shares its seats with the 911. Both new 6s, the base 2.7 and optional 3.4, are slightly more powerful than the replacements, but combined with an overall weight loss, the car sips less gas now as well. Despite all this talk of quality and refinement, the new Boxster's driving characteristics remain fundamentally the same. Now, Porsche may be using words like grown up and mature with this new Boxster, but all the fundamentals of the last car are still in place. That means most of the weight is between the front and the rear axles. The benefits? This car is still really nimble, really precise in the corners, and allows you to do things in a quick and efficient way that a 911 won't let you do. That said, keen drivers will want this, the top-line Boxster S. Properly equipped, it's as quick in a straight line as the almost twice as expensive 911 Cabriolet. And it's so composed, so easy to drive on these tight and twisty French Alp roads. Back to back, I'd pick this car over the 911 just for sheer driving fun. And we haven't even gotten to the new Boxster hardtop, the Cayman, due next year. So if the new Boxster is Porsche's best sports car, why do people keep buying 911s?
You know, with the 911, you do have, I know for me, I've got a couple small boys that I like to travel with, my children like to travel with, has that rear seat that's quite small in the 911. And that has tended to keep me out of a Boxster, but I think when you get to sort of the empty nester phase, that's when the Boxster gets even more attractive. Or if you're kind of let's say a young couple or a young single, you don't need the rear seat, then the Boxster makes a lot of sense.
So it comes down to practicality then. If you need 4 seats, there's the 911. But if you want the purest driving Porsche sports car, the new Boxster has to be it. Criticized in the past for not being a real Porsche, you can't really say that about the all-new 2013 Boxster. It feels much more solid, much more grounded than the last car. In fact, it drives very close to the last generation 911. Something to consider when you're looking at your next Porsche. For the Toronto Star and Wheels.ca, I'm John LeBlanc.